Hello. Why does my eye look puffy? I don't know. Probably because I'm tired. Hello. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. So, if you haven't seen like my update video, I primarily doing like Pokemon content now. Also, let me know if you hear an echo. Ever since I've hooked up my capture card, I can hear an echo in my headphones. It drives me crazy, but if you guys can't hear it, then that's fine. But yeah, so pretty much a gist of what's going to happen tonight is shiny hunting in Pokemon. So I've got a layout set up, all kinds of stuff done to make it look pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool, and people I've sent it to say it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really excited to be live streaming. I know it's been a while since I've done a stream or a video or anything, but I'm looking forward to this. I'm very excited about it. So with that being said, this is the layout. And let me turn my music on here real quick. Let me know if you guys can hear the music too. It just paused for a second. Oops. So this is the layout. Welcome to my first Legend ZA shiny hunting stream. Oh, there we go. There's the music. Here, we'll turn it down just a little bit. But welcome to my first Legend ZA shiny hunting stream. So if you can't already tell by my team here, I really do enjoy shiny hunting, and some of these I've actually traded for because I have a ton of extra shinies, some of which I got to give to my cousin, some to my brother, mainly because they both play. I also have some for my nephew if he ever gets Nintendo Switch Online. So if you don't know what a shiny Pokemon is, I will show you real quick. So let's do this one. So here you have Gyarados. Okay. This is shiny Gyarados. So shiny Pokemon is a different colored Pokemon than normal. And it pretty much, they're rare to find. The odds of finding one is 1 in 4,096. But with this handy dandy thing that I have called the Shiny Charm, it makes it more likely to find some. So if you can't tell by the bottom, we are hunting for 3 elemental monkeys, that being Pansear, Pansage, and Panpour. Now, off stream, I accidentally ran into 2 of them, which is Pansear and Panpour. But my goal is to get at least 2 of each of them, because 1, I really do like their first stage shinies, and 2, their second stage shinies are alright, besides that one. His sucks. Like, royally sucks. So, yeah. We're gonna get into this, and these are all my shiny Pokemon. I actually got this one last night. But yeah, these are all my shinies, and yeah. I'm looking forward to... Why is there a random wind pod in here? I don't need you. Get out of here. So, I was in a hyperspace distortion last night. Oops. Also, shout out Cindery Lo-Fi for the lo-fi music playing in the background. Just let me know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully you guys can. So we need to go... Where is it? Here. So the monkeys will spawn here on this building. So we gotta go there so we can find them. And pretty much it's just gonna be me running back and forth on top of a building. That's pretty much how shiny hunting works. Because every time the monkeys... Oh, I need to go down. Every time the monkeys despawn, it resets their odds of being shiny. Pretty much resets like a counter, pretty much. So I know I said the odds are 1 in 4,096. But with a shiny charm, they drop, I think it's to like 1 in 1,000 something. I don't remember the odds with the shiny charm. But yeah. We're also going to be on the lookout. There is a yellow flower flabebe that spawns over there. And it also gets involved in the reset. It is the last one I need for all 5 of the Florges forms. So, hang on, let me show you. So I've got 4 of the 5. This is the little thing I'm talking about. But instead of the flower being white, it's going to be yellow. So if we find that, that's also pretty good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming for you guys. And if you have any questions, be sure to ask in chat, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. This Spritzy back here too, it also resets. But yeah. So without further ado, that Larvitar resets too. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, for those who don't know, Pokemon is very big in my life. You know, as you can see, these, like I said before, it resets every time. So the monkeys are going to change each time. But yeah, Pokemon's a big thing in my life, and I grew up playing it, and it's something that's really stuck with me here into my 20s. And my son is actually showing interest into it, because we'll go to the store and go down the toy aisle, and he will see Pokemon figures, and he'll be like, "Daddy, Pokemon, Pokemon." Or he'll see the plushies, and he can point out which ones he has, which ones he doesn't have, which is actually pretty cool. And that's actually one of his plushies on top of my mic. So yeah. Also, for those who don't know, alpha Pokemon are just normal Pokemon, but bigger. So like, this Dragonite I have, that's an alpha. And you can tell it's an alpha by the little red symbol next to its gender symbol, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Run faster. I'm running as fast as I can. This is as fast as you can run. See, I like the other games, because the other games, you have a mode of like transportation to get around. You don't just run. So like Scarlet and Violet, you had the legendary Pokemon you could ride around on. And this one, you just have to be running. But then again, it takes it back to the roots. Like, the original games, you had to run. So, another cool thing is, let's say this Larvitar over here pops shiny, but I don't want to go get it yet. The shiny will stay. It is coded into the game to stay. And I know you think that means, oh, the whole city could become full of shiny Pokemon. No. The max number it can give is 10. I'm gonna go check that. So the thing is, the green one, his shiny sucks. No, he's not shiny. He's just sleeping. Sorry. Sorry for bothering you. Don't try to kill me, please. And these things, I've had enough of those little birds. Those little birds drive me crazy. I found so many shinies of them. It's unbelievable. And those of you watching who play this game know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, shiny Pokemon are pretty cool. They're rare, but I like the newer games because it makes the odds of finding them a lot better. But you have to do certain things in order to get them. Like especially having the shiny charm. So in the old games, when you would have the shiny charm, the way to get it, I mean, was complete the Pokédex. This game, you had to complete all kinds of research tasks, one of which was win 1,000 battles. And I thought, I'm never going to get that done. And I didn't. When the DLC came out, it added more research tasks for you to do in order to... Oh, I did not mean to make you angry. Sorry. Ran a little too far. You can also check the stuff down here, too. In Area 13. For shiny. For shininess. And that bird, too. That bird and that plant, I do not want shinies of any of them either. I have enough. A new day is dawning. Okay. Yeah, the day and night cycle in this one's also pretty cool. It's not bad. Especially when the day and night cycle... See, it changes the spawns, too. The day and night cycle is not terrible. It's just kind of... It gets repetitive. I mean, I like it. I like having nighttime spawns and daytime spawns, but I just... It gets really repetitive. Okay. Key thing about shiny hunting too, patience. I used to have 0 patience, and that was with anything. But then I started doing this, and it kind of helped with that. I also became a dad, and that's really helped out with having patience. But doing this, it takes a different kind of patience. I've seen shiny hunters go way over odds. They encounter like 20,000 of the same Pokemon, hoping it would be a shiny. And when it finally happens, it's like, thank the Lord, you know. Also, this music is really relaxing. Yes, this way of shiny hunting is so much easier. Back in the day, sucked. I remember this one time, I was hanging out with my cousin Megan. Shout out Megan. She was shiny hunting a legendary named Groudon, and she, on the DS, you had to do what was called like soft resetting. And soft resetting, it was like, what was it? It was like you had to press, I forget what buttons you had to press, but you had to press certain buttons and it would reset your game. But now, like, it's shiny hunting's advanced once again. And you could still do soft resetting on the Switch and the Switch 2, but I like this method of shiny hunting. But no game compares to shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus was the first Pokemon Legends game, and it, boy oh boy, you get the shiny charm and your odds of finding a shiny drop dramatically. Yes, soft resetting. What a joy, indeed. Yeah, Pokemon's been a lot to me. I've had good moments with it, bad moments with it, but all in all, I love the game. I love the game. I love the idea of it. I'm excited for what's coming this year. You know, it's 30th anniversary of Pokemon, so I'm excited to see what they bring. And I actually have to work on Pokemon Day, so when I'm on break at work, I have to avoid any kind of spoilers for what's coming so I can make a reaction video when I come home. Because I want to get a reaction video. I want that Weepin' Bell to be shiny too. The alpha one. Normal Larvitar. I think Pansage is going to be the hardest one to tell. Just because the green. Term relationship with Pokemon. What you mean by that? Did I say that? Oh, long-term relationship with Pokemon. I wouldn't call it a relationship. I'll just say it's something I've enjoyed playing and just playing in my pastime. Like, most of the time I'm sitting here playing Pokemon or watching Pokemon on TV. They also have like Pokemon stores, which is pretty cool. Japan's got the good ones. Japan's got the Pokemon centers, and the Pokemon centers got everything. Well, I've been playing Pokemon since I was like 11. I think around 11 years old was when Black and White came out. But I started watching the anime when Diamond and Pearl was out, which was around 2008, I believe. So, I mean, I'm 25 now, so I'd say I've I've been invested in this game for a while. But I wouldn't call it a relationship. I'm just a fan. A fan of Pokemon. Like the other night, the DLC added these things called like hyperspace distortions. And there's times where you get like 3 tasks to do in them, and each task is worth a certain amount of points. And if you get, there's one task, if you get it, it's a guaranteed shiny Pokemon in the distortion, and it's literally catch shiny Pokemon. And I had that task the other night. I was like, oh, okay. And it turns out it was a shiny alpha Pokemon, which is even more rare to find. Unless it's like a set spawn. Like that alpha Weeping Bell down there, that's a set spawn. This Spritzy right here is a set spawn. So it's always going to spawn in. But like that Larvitar over there, there's times where when you reset it, it'll be a alpha. Or like that alpha right there. Because like you see, there's a normal one sitting on the ledge there. That's an alpha. And you can tell it's an alpha by the glowing red eyes. Hi, Dakota. Thanks, Uncle Donnie. I will keep the videos coming. I need to start posting more. It's just busy. Busy. Another cool thing about this game, this is the most customizable you can make your character to, which was pretty cool. So I've been having different outfits on my guy, trying to see what it's looking like. See, like, what's the odds of that? Getting all 4 of them to be the same one. And you'll also be able to tell it's a shiny is when you get close to it. It makes this like sound. Kind of like this. It's like a shining sound pretty much. Yeah, that's right. Don't shine, Pidgey. I don't remember what Pokemon cry that is. I heard something and I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's an Esper. There's an Esper on the other rooftop. Oh. Got distracted. I can't see you, yellow flower. Welcome in, Dakota. I don't know if I said that already, but I saw you commented that you're here. just need a shiny green one and I'll have one of each. And my goal is two of each. Plus, this is a good way of, like, relaxing. Like, yeah, it gets irritating at times, doing the same thing over and over again. But it's also relaxing. Larvitar is normal. Those are normal. That is a shiny Alpha Weeping Bell. I'm almost positive that is a shiny Alpha Weeping Bell. Look how different it looks. It looks different. Oh, it is! Okay, not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I will take it. Shiny Alpha Weeping Bell. Here, let me evolve you real quick. I think I have a leaf stone. I do have a leaf stone. What are the odds? So now I have a shiny Alpha Victory Bell. When am I going to do a game with a guest? I don't know yet. I am not sure. I haven't thought about it yet. All I know is I gotta take this and move it to the normal alpha box. Give me that. Okay. So I'm very particular. Sorry. I'll have to explain this here in a second. Okay, so let me explain this. So, I know I have shiny Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, but I am only putting these in my like Mega Evolution box if they're shiny and an Alpha. I want shiny alpha mega Pokemon. Like, I can have shiny alphas like this Pangoro, but it don't mega evolve. So it stays in the shiny box. Like, I have a normal shiny Garchomp. It stays in the shiny box because it's not an alpha. I'm very picky about that. That's something I've been picky about. But now I have a shiny alpha Victory Bell, and I can use that. So yes. Oh, I need to put Cerulege back in my squad. So like these two, like this is a shiny alpha Dragonite that can mega evolve. A shiny alpha Gallade that can mega evolve. The Greninja is not an alpha, but I like shiny Greninja, so I put it on the squad and gave it the Mega Stone. Even though I have an alpha Greninja, but it's not shiny. What were the odds of that, though? That's crazy. Shiny alpha Weepinbell. See, now the spawns are going to change. I didn't think I'd find a shiny on this stream, but I did. So that's pretty good. There's also a Cleffa that spawns up there. Yeah, see, it's right there. That has a chance to be shiny too. Of course, there's a Battle Zone distortion underneath me. See, I like the distortions that the DLC put in. I'm just not a fan of the battle ones. Like when you unlock the special scans and you special scan a battle zone, I just let it go. Because I don't want those. I want to be able to go in and find Pokemon, not battle other people. I mean, yeah, you get good rewards from it, but it's just, I don't like it, to me. Is that an alpha Pinsir? Pinsir looks bigger than normal. Another thing is I'd like to get shinies I don't have. So that's why I'm avoiding Area 3. Don't want to go to Area 3. Because I have shinies of everything but Pikachu from Area 3. Oh, look, it's there. I can't tell. No, it's not. It's green. It was the yellow flower. but the body's like the only thing that changes, and it's a little like subtle change. Instead of having like green legs, it has purple. And I think that's just a normal pincer sleeping. It's been in the same spot the whole time. Hang on 1 second, guys. Trevenant. That Alpha Trevenant would be cool. That would be a cool shiny. Back to the question of a game with a guest. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what game either. Oh, hey, Bailey. You know, just shiny hunting. I thought one of those Pidgey were shiny. I was about to just not go catch it. Honestly, might knock it out at this point. That's the thing about this game. You get so many shinies of the same Pokemon. You just want to start knocking them out. Because you're like, I don't need this. Completely ran into those boxes there. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to make you angry, sorry. I'll leave you be. It's nearly daybreak. That's another thing, like the night cycle, I feel like it goes a lot faster than the day cycle. Oh, see, look. It happened again. They all four turned into the same Pokemon. A new day is dawning. Avatar. Are you kidding me? You see it too, don't you? See it, right? Hang on. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but next to that Alpha Weeping Bell is a shiny Weeping Bell. That is a shiny Weeping Bell. Sorry, Spritzy, I'm gonna piss you off real quick. Sorry. It's another Weeping Bell on the day. The first one was an alpha. First one was an alpha. This one was not. My brother said I was too quiet. Let me try turning my mic up a little bit. See if that's better. Oh boy. That's a same Pokemon, just one's an alpha. All the shiny lucks go into these other Pokemon. It's not going to the monkeys. Just please don't give me another shiny Weeping Bell. Please don't. I have enough of that line. Because now I have 2 Weeping Bell, 2 or 3. What am I looking for? These monkeys right here. I'm looking for their shinies. So if you look down in the bottom right corner of the layout, you'll see the 3 monkeys. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for their shinies. So those ones you just saw, those are their normal ones. But yeah, I think the hardest one's going to be Pansage. Not looking forward to finding Pansage. No, you're not saturated enough. Okay, that's a normal one. Good. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'll put these 4 in the giveaway slot. So I have a row. So this row is for my cousin. This row is for my brother. And then these are all giveaways. All 4 Panseer. But not one of them was shiny. Hey, I'm still just impressed I got that alpha shiny Weeping Bell. And you'll know this thing's shiny because it's purple on its belly instead of red. Nope, no shinies. Dang it. I'm gonna keep hunting for these monkeys. That green one, especially. I don't know if I said this already, but shout out to Cindery Lo-Fi on YouTube for this Pokemon mix. This is all Pokemon music. They've turned into a lo-fi mix. I just feel like that green one's going to be hard to tell. Pansage is not an easy shiny to pick up on. The other two are really noticeable, but Pansage is not that noticeable. You want to strangle the blue one? What? Dang. I didn't know. I didn't know it looked punchable. Wow. Because like I said, I do have a shiny of Panseer and Panpour. But I don't have one of Pansage. But I'm hunting all three of them because I want 2 of each. So I can evolve one of them for each of them. Look at the way it moves. Does it move that way in game? Now see, the movement's different from the sprite on my screen to the game. He doesn't move like that. Meanwhile, Panseer does, but just moves slower. That's crazy. You want to punch it because of the way it moves. He's just giddy. He's a happy-go-lucky guy. I might head over to that building and see if there's any. I don't like it. He looks like he's plotting something. He's being sarcastic. Nope, that's not it. No shinies down there. That's another thing that kind of gets annoying about shiny hunting, is you see the same area over and over and over again. But I don't mind it. If it means I get something cool out of it, I'll do it. I mean, I have my top 2 favorite Pokemon as shinies on my team. I didn't even explain Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution's pretty neat. It's honestly, out of the 4 gimmicks Pokemon has given us, Mega Evolution's the coolest. Because, like, it takes normal Pokemon like that, and when it Mega Evolves, turns into something like that. Which is pretty cool. And then you have that. Just that. Reminds me of Patrick Star from that part of the SpongeBob movie where he has like the tights on and he's just got like the really long legs. Yeah, that's what this guy reminds me of. His normal self looks like that. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. No, there's some pretty cool Mega Evolutions. Like that's Shiny Mega Victory Bell. So that's pretty cool. Like there's neat Mega Evolutions, funny Mega Evolutions, and then Mega Evolutions that are like got you thinking why. Out of all the Pokemon you could choose, why? You know, you were the one pan sage sitting on that roof and you didn't shine. Here's a good question for you guys in chat that watch football. Who do you got winning the championship games this coming Sunday? You got either the Broncos, the Patriots, and Seahawks versus Rams. I have Seahawks, Patriots, with the Seahawks winning it all. Mainly because I hate the Patriots. And now I hate the Broncos. I also hate the Chiefs, but I think a lot of people hate the Chiefs. But I have my reasons for hating all of these teams. You're not shiny, are you? You're not. You're normal. Okay. Thank goodness. You terrified me. I didn't even check. No, none of them were shiny anyway. Nope. In all honesty, though, the Bills should have won that game. I'm sad they didn't. But they really should have won that game. We should have been one game away from the Super Bowl. But now we're a whole season. It's a shame. I mean, a lot of good points were made. You know, you can't win football games like that with 5 turnovers. But here's my thoughts on it. I still like Josh Allen. I still think he's a great quarterback. But he's known for, I guess, I don't want to say choking. I wouldn't even say he choked. Okay, he did come back to get us to push them to overtime. I just think he has a tendency to slip up in pivotal games. Like that game Saturday, pivotal game. Whoever won it goes to the AFC Championship. And we lost. But it was due to not just mistakes by the offense, but mistakes by the defense as well. You know, so I don't cast blame on one singular person for how that game went down. I think collectively the team just kind of fell apart in a pivotal moment. But we should have won that. Hands down. And now, who even knows if we're going to make it there next year? Who even knows at this point? Sorry. Because I genuinely don't think the Bills are going to make it next year. Because one, we have to get a new head coach, which I think, honestly, was a dumb decision. Like, why are you going to fire the head coach and not the GM? Just don't make sense. Sorry. This is a Pokemon stream, not a football talk. It's just two things I'm passionate about. Football and Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna go across and see if anything is shiny over here. Cleffa's normal, so that's good. Of course you're the one that shined. It should have been you. Stupid yellow flower. I heard 2 sparkles. None of the Pidgey are shiny. Pidgeotto back there is not shiny. That Fletchling's not shiny. Good. Alright. Why does it have to be you? Why couldn't it be the yellow one? Because look at this. Look how many of the little red a-holes I have. There's just so many. So many. I don't get it. Oh. Back to where we began. That's my thing, is like, I don't know how to tell Pansage is shiny. Other than getting up close and personal with it, but I don't want to do that. Just doesn't make sense. Pansage has been in the same spot the whole entire time. You can also jog. Go for a light stroll. That's an Alpha Phantom down there. I didn't even notice it. Oh, sorry. Got angry. Got angry with me. Okay. Sorry, Spritzy. Didn't mean to startle you. Which, by the way, while I'm thinking about this, to my cousin and my brother, I think you both have Machops. Yeah. I will evolve both of those into Machoke for you guys. So when I trade them to you, they turn into Machamps. So you guys can have shiny Machamps. I'm hearing creaking. Sorry, got distracted. I was hearing creaking. It sounded like floorboards. Yeah, because why would I trade you guys Machops when you'd have to trade them back to get Machamps? Doesn't make sense. So I was like, I'll evolve those and trade them to them. my honest opinion, and I have to say this, I love this game. I love Legends ZA. It's an amazing game. Brought back Pokemon that I did not think I'd ever see again. But I gotta say, Scarlet and Violet, the story was much better. Like, yeah, the story in this one wasn't bad, but the story of that one was insane. It was wildly insane. I ran a little too far. Oh yeah, there's that girl down there with all the Meowth. Sorry, I thought one of those Pidgey was shiny. I was about to go knock it out. Like, I get the saying that people do where it's like, oh, a shiny's a shiny. But when you catch the same one over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, it tends to get annoying. It's a good word for it. Annoying. Meanwhile, you hunt for new ones and you're like, oh, sweet. I got a new shiny. That's so awesome. Like that means something. But when you find the same thing over and over again, it's like, am I ever going to find something different? Like, my whole first box is full of just duplicates. Of duplicate shinies. And the crazy thing about all my shiny Litleo and the Alpha Pyroar that I have, that's shiny in there. This is a crazy thing. I don't know the gender ratio for Litleo and Pyroar. All of those are female. Which, not a bad thing. It's a shiny. Some of them are alphas. But I'm just surprised that how many times I reset them, not one of them popped up as a male. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Which, yeah, like I don't remember what the gender ratio is. Because if the gender ratio is where female is more common then it makes sense. Like Salandit, the Pokemon Salandit, the female is more prominent, or less prominent. The male is more prominent to pop up. But that line is also kind of crazy because only the females can evolve. I kind of wish, and I kind of hope they do, I kind of hope they introduce like a male evolution for Salandit. Kind of like what they did with Ralts. Like, Ralts would only evolve into Gardevoir, whether it was a boy or a girl. But then Generation 4, Diamond and Pearl added Gallade, which is this guy right here. You can only get him from a male Ralts after evolving it with a Dawnstone. That Pansage is going to be so hard to tell. Yeah, there's like 3 different kinds of shiny hunting in this game. So you have what I'm doing, where you run around, reset the counters, or reset the encounters, and then you have bench resets, which is literally, here, I'll do one for you because there's a bench up here. You just go to a bench, kill some time here, and that resets the spawns. And then the third one is fast traveling to an area. So like, if I was to do this, click yes, that would reset. So there's multiple different ways to shiny hunt in Legends ZA, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I would not mind a shiny alpha Heracross or Pinsir. Heck, honestly, a shiny alpha Pidgey I would be fine with, because I don't have an alpha of it. You had 4 of them as a Pansage, and not one. There's Area 3. Avoid Area 3. It's a good place to get a lot of shinies, but it's also a bad place because everybody knows about the trick. Yellow flower flabebe. Can you please turn shiny for me? I would like to evolve you. Good. Spritzy is not shiny. Thank goodness. Oh, sorry. Who's snapping? My mama. only... I think I have a metal coat too. So I would just have to do some trades. If only. Well, hey there. What's up, guy? What you doing? You just hanging out? See, watch. I'll show you guys real quick. So I'll leave. And I'll come back. And he's still there, just in a different spot. Okay. Let's go get him. Hey, my buddy said you look really punchable. Let's put it to the test. Goodbye. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, man. No, it's gonna mess up the spawns. Okay. I'm gonna sneak around the alpha one. Yay! Hello, second Panseer. You... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna evolve you. So here, I will show you. This evolves into Semi-Seer. That's dog crap. That's shiny Semi-Seer. Hang on. Let's go to the Pokédex here, right? That's shiny. That's normal. You can't sit here and tell me there's a difference, because there's not. It's slightly got like a more pink tone to it, but that's not... It's not any different. Okay, so I guess we're going to be looking at 2 monkeys now. So let me update the layout here. I can remove Panseer now. And we're going to move you guys over just a little bit. There we go. Look at that. So now we found... So we technically have found 2 Panseer. That's why I took him off. So now we have a Panseer and a Semi-Seer. But that's the thing. Pansage is going to be so hard to find. I can feel it. It's going to be so hard to tell. And it's the fact that I haven't found a single one yet. I have found 2 Panseer and a Panpour, but not a Pansage. A Simisage you could notice. And I know there's a second spot that the monkeys spawn in, but I don't know where it is. Like, I genuinely do not remember where it is. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. The alpha is not shiny. That is not shiny. Are you freaking kidding me? You're joking. What? No. No. I thought that was gonna be harder. Oh my gosh. What? Oh. Oh boy. Okay. I didn't want the alpha one. If I wanted the alpha one, I would have done this. I would have put the logo. But I didn't want the alpha one. Oh. Well, only 2 to go. Another Pansage and another Panpour. I'll evolve the alpha one. Because why not? Oh my goodness. What are the freaking odds? See, you could definitely tell on this one. Hang on. So, like, that's normal. That's shiny. You can tell that's shiny. Then you got this bitch. How... If I saw that in the wild, how am I supposed to tell? How am I supposed to tell if that's a shiny without getting close to it? Can anyone answer that? No, because it don't make sense. Wow. So we only need this thing as a shiny and another one of these. Wow. I didn't expect to find the monkeys. I genuinely did not expect to find the monkeys, let alone an alpha one. What are the odds? That is insane. That we got to switch up my outfit here. Because I got a new outfit. And I want to... Wait, I thought I got a new outfit. No. Did I get new shoes? Is that what I got? Dude, I don't remember. Okay. Screw it. We're gonna go with this. Oh, there's a Noivern on the back. That's pretty cool. Wait, why is... Yeah, look how big this dude is. Monkey! Grass monkey. Sorry, I don't want to keep singing because I'll get copyright. Oh. Wow. I don't think anybody expected that, did they? I really thought Pansage would be a lot harder to see. Let's see. Don't mess with me and my gang, bro. We gotta get a photo. It's me and my gang. Yeah, I didn't expect to get the alpha one. I just wanted a regular one. I didn't want the alpha one, but I'll take it. Semi-Sage. Into the box. Wow. Just... Wow. I'm going to be completely honest here. I did not expect to find the monkeys tonight. Oh, now only one of them's going to spawn at a time. Like, I really did not expect to find them. I really expected to just find other random shinies. I just did not think, hey, what if we do find the monkeys? Because now I'm like, I only need 2 more. And, you know, that's right. Semi-Sage, Alpha Semi-Sage, Shiny, Alpha Semi-Sage, Gang Gang. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. That is crazy. I really didn't think I was going to notice that. Which I do have possibly my next hunt planned out. It's between 2 Pokemon right now. It's between either Hawlucha or Chespin. Not just any Chespin, which granted I will take. A shiny alpha Chespin. Okay, the monkeys are starting to come back. They're all starting to. You can't be too sure now. It felt weird. Like, seeing that one, it looked different. It really did. It looked like the sun was, like, blasting down on it. But I'm like, it's nighttime. Where's the sun coming from? That's just crazy to me. That is just nuts. Which I knew the alpha had a chance of being shiny. I just didn't think it would. So, and on the one that I needed. Well, you already know Alpha Semi-Sage gonna lead the gang of monkeys. Since he was the first alpha monkey, he gonna lead the gang. That is just crazy to me. And it was almost like back to back. The fact that the Panseer and the Pansage were only a few resets apart. Just wow. Wow. Oh no, it's raining. I don't like the rain graphics. Yes, that's what I'm saying. A shiny alpha Hawlucha. I find a shiny alpha Hawlucha. It's obviously going in the Mega Evolution box. Because let's be honest, Hawlucha's Mega Evolution, amazing. They killed it with that design. It's shiny though. You can't tell me that it's not a S tier shiny Mega Evolution. Alright, we're gonna jump across and go check this building out. Excuse me. Are you kidding me? Why can't you? Why can't you just shine? No, Cleffa had to shine instead. Into the extras box with you. Yeah, see, I'm not even kidding. Female, 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 female. Flabebe is always female. I got all three of the Esper line though. You got Esper, male Meowstic, female Meowstic. Whose Mega Evolution, by the way, is one of the coolest designed Mega Evolutions. Oh yeah, I got this the other day too. Whee! Oh. Dang. Just trying to land on the rail. Why Cleffa? Like, I already have a shiny Clefable. I don't need another one. Yes. I agree. In all honesty, like, I think they killed it with these designs. Like, the old ones, like, you know, our old Mega Evolutions we're used to, like Beedrill, Medicham, Manectric. They did great with those. But then you got stuff like this. And it's shiny. Only makes it even better. Like, I didn't expect Meowstic to get a Mega Evolution, but it did. Which is awesome. But this thing, they knew what they were doing. Then my guy, my homie. Like, they did a great job. Even Malamar, even though he looks weird, he looks good. And then you get into like the DLC ones. Like the DLC ones, they did a great job. Not a huge fan of that one. But the rest of them, awesome. This reminds me of Star Wars. Reminds me of like the rolling droids from Star Wars. And yes, I still have to get Latios and Latios, which, by the way, I have decided I will be shiny hunting for these two. I decided that a while ago. I decided I wanted a shiny hunt for them. So I'm going to do that. Then you got this guy. But yeah. It's like they knew what they were doing with Mega Evolution, and I'm pretty proud of the Pokemon Company for that. Is my heater still blowing heat? It is. I do like Absol. It's not in my top 5, but it's near my top 20. It's around my top 20. It might, I don't know. I haven't really sat down and made a list of top 20 Pokemon. But I do plan on doing that. I do plan on doing that. I might make it a video. Put together a list of my top 20 favorite Pokemon. I mean, I have over 1,000 to choose from. And who knows, it sounds like Generation 10 is gonna be coming out. If not this year, probably next. But I mean, this would be the year to put the decade generation to release it. I mean, because like if you think about it, it's 30 years of Pokemon. You put out Generation 10, which nobody really knows the title of this game. You know, there's rumors, there's speculation. That Terra leak happened a while back. But they could have switched the game up. They could have said, oh, we're going to change the title. We're going to change everything about it. I do believe we are getting something. My thing is, so I know the past two Legends games has introduced something for a set of starters. Legends Arceus gave Hisuian forms to Samurott, Decidueye, and Typhlosion. And everybody thought with this one, like, oh, we're going to get a Colossian Emboar or Feraligatr and a Meganium. But we did. We got Mega Evolutions. I think something... Well, how should I word this? Ultimately, what I want, I know would take time, obviously. I would like Mega Evolutions for all the starters. All of them. Because you've already completed Generation 1, 3, 6, and that's it. You have one from Generation 5, two from Generation 2. What I would like them to do is have like a rogue mega battle event that's only accessible from the DLC, since that would be the most logical way to do it, that introduces Mega Typhlosion, Mega Superior, and Mega Samurott. Now, do I think that will happen? No. But it would be smart to round out those generations of Megas. Because then the only ones you're left with are 7, 8, 9, and 4. Which, yeah, is surprising. Surprising Generation 4, you know, Torterra, Empoleon, and Infernape. It's surprising they didn't get a Mega. It's surprising. It's surprising. It's even more surprising they didn't get a Gigantamax form. But they weren't even in that game. It's just kind of, eh. You know? Sorry, I'm checking the music. Seeing how much longer is on the music playlist. Now, do I think that would happen? No. I think after the DLC, they decided everything is complete with Legends ZA, other than shelling out, you know, Swampert and Blaziken. Which I'm wondering, like, what are they going to do after those seasons? But then it makes you also think Pokemon Champions will probably be out by then. And nobody's really going to be battling on this anymore. They'll be battling on Champions. Which, that's another thing. So Champions is pretty much confirmed that Mega Evolution and Terrestrialization is back. And you can use both of them in that game. But what about Z moves? What about Dynamaxing? Are those going to make a comeback as well? Are you going to be able to use those gimmicks? Okay, I don't think those were shiny. I really hope they weren't. But yeah, it really makes you think. It's like, what is coming? Yeah, Z moves sucked. Out of all four of the gimmicks, Z moves is at the bottom of the list for me. It's not enjoyable. I wasn't a fan. I thought it was dumb. Should have had more megas. No freaking way! Are you kidding me? What is going on? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lose this shiny, am I? If it turns tonight. We got all three of the monkeys in one video. In one live stream, we got all three of the monkeys. Granted, I've been streaming about 2 hours, but... Oh my gosh. And it's the alpha. Again. Okay, let's... Oh, shoot. I really hope I didn't lose those. No, it's still there. Shiny Alpha Panpour. That is crazy. That is crazy. I really did not expect to get all of the monkeys in one video. I thought, yeah, it's probably going to take some time, you know. But the fact that I got all of them. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I love this thing shiny. It looks really good. The purple. Alright, well, Panpour, you are off the chart. Pansage, you are the only one. That is insane. Yeah, gang's all here. Besides one, we still got to get one more Pansage. But I might hold off on that. I want to see how big this thing is. Alright. Why you run like that? Monkey! Monkey, monkey, monkey! Well, now it makes you question. If I get a normal Pansage, do I continue to hunt until I get an alpha Panseer? Now that I've got an alpha of Simipour and Simisage, do I hunt until I get an alpha shiny Panseer to evolve into an alpha shiny Simisear? It makes you wonder. Because that's where my head's at right now. I don't know. Wow. Gang's all here. Except for one. He's currently a ghost. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That's just crazy. I really did not think I was gonna find all the monkeys in one live stream. It took a live stream to do that. Because before I decided I was gonna start streaming this, I was just hunting these for fun. And I only ever found one, and that was a shiny Panseer. I like shiny Phantom too. I need to evolve it. Trevenant looks a lot cooler. And my back. Ooh. That's crazy. Oh, Cleffa's back. You're normal. You're normal. Because you're never going to turn shiny. Loser. If the Pidgey can turn shiny randomly, yellow, you can turn shiny. Loser. Alright, so this is where the debate comes into discussion. Do I continue to hunt for Pansage? Or since I already got one, do I move on to the next hunt? And if I move on to the next hunt, obviously, we save that for another live stream. Because I have been streaming for 2 hours. That is just nuts. Great day of shiny hunting. I ain't gonna lie. Did not expect to get all the monkeys. That is for sure. But I got all the monkeys. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. Let's keep looking. Nope, not shiny. If I do another live stream, I will probably stream, depending on the weather, because thanks. I didn't know I had good shiny luck, to be honest. It's never been like this. PM7 would be proud. Well, I am wearing his hoodie. This hoodie is quite comfortable. So I think it had a part to play in this. Because every other time I've hunted these monkeys, I was not wearing this hoodie. But once this hoodie came in, obviously, I had to wear it when I shiny hunt. Big fan of PM7. Big fan of PM7, M&J TV. Big fan of all those big name PokeTubers. Gotta say, I kind of idolize them. I hope one day I can get to making content like they do. Because they make awesome content. I hope one day I can get to that level. But right now, I'm just doing the small time stuff. I did not... usually it's not like this. I'm usually struggling to find shinies. But the fact that I just found all 3 monkeys in one video is crazy. And now it's taunting me. Because I'm like, oh, I just need one more Pansage. And it's like, here's 3 of them, but none of them are going to be shiny. So hard to tell the difference on Pansage when he's small. That alpha one was easy. Okay, we're going to do a few more checks and then we will probably call it a night and let the day reset. Few more checks. We'll also check the yellow flower Flabebe. Girl, if you don't quiet down your meow. That's all I be hearing. Meow, meow. Shut them stupid cats up. I'm not a big Meowth fan. Nope. Alright. Last check. Do we think there will be one? Probably not. That Pansear. No. Okay, one more check. One more check. One more. One more check. One more check. One more check. I mean it this time. I mean it. This is the last check. And nothing. Alrighty then. Well, that is going to do it for me. What an interesting first shiny hunting stream. thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Truly means a lot. And yeah, be looking forward to more Pokemon content, more shiny hunting streams. More than likely, the next shiny hunting stream, we're gonna transfer to a different target. I have 2 in mind, but we might do something completely off the wall. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Truly means a lot that you guys tuned in and got to witness that. Yeah, I'll be on here more than I have in the past. My next shiny stream, depending on the weather, possibly Monday night next week. If not, I will get one scheduled and we'll get it out there. So thank you guys for tuning in. Truly means a lot. Also, shout out to Cindery Lo-Fi on YouTube for that awesome Pokemon Lo-Fi mix that was playing in the background. Truly awesome. And yeah, so stay tuned for what's to come. Stay tuned for more shiny hunting. And I will catch you all in the next one.